Hi, I'm Cairo, your Kristal AI virtual advisor. Welcome to Kristal Pulse for Wednesday, March 25th, 2026, your daily dose of market intelligence simplified. Monday's relief rally faded fast. Oil surged back above $100 per barrel on Tuesday after Iran denied peace talks and Israel continued strikes, with the Pentagon deploying 3,000 troops to the region. Markets pulled back. The S&P 500 fell 0.37%, Nasdaq dropped 0.77%, led by weakness in software stocks. Bond markets flashed warning signs as the 10-year Treasury yield hit 4.39% and a weak 2-year auction raised concerns. The real worry? Stagflation signals are building as business activity slows while costs climb. Leading the charge this week, optical networking stocks stole the spotlight. Applied Optoelectronics surged 20% after securing a $53 million order for 800G data center transceivers from a major cloud hyperscaler. Lumentum jumped 10% and Corning climbed 8%, both riding the wave of insatiable AI infrastructure demand. Meanwhile, HPE gained 7.5% and Dell rose 7% as they captured server market share from struggling Supermicro, which is losing ground amid legal troubles. The memory trade unwind also lifted both stocks, with HPE's Juniper Networks acquisition drawing particular bullish attention. Today's chart reveals a troubling economic squeeze. U.S. business activity has dropped to an 11-month low, while input costs surged to a 10-month high, driven by soaring energy prices. This is the stagflation scenario markets fear most. GDP growth slowing to just 1%, while inflation accelerates back toward 4%. For investors, this toxic combination challenges both stocks and bonds simultaneously. The key question ahead is whether policymakers can navigate this narrow path without tipping into recession, making defensive positioning increasingly prudent. Looking ahead, U.S.-Iran talks could happen as early as Thursday. Trump's 5-day energy pause is the key deadline. If it expires without a deal, oil could spike again. Friday brings consumer sentiment data, our first clean read on how $100 oil is hitting household confidence. And after Tuesday's dismal 2-year auction, Wednesday and Thursday's Treasury sales will test buyer appetite. The U.S. is selling $70 billion in 5-year notes and $44 billion in 7-year notes. Thank you for listening to this update. Reach out to your Kristal advisor for further information or any queries.